Welcome back, my lizard friends. Welcome back to another episode of Gunda on the channel Sando Likes Walks. I'm Sando. I like walks. And I'm a lizard person. So, welcome back. Glad to see you. I hope you enjoy until here. I mean, the last episodes were a lot of talking until we entered the Shattered Realms, of course. There were a lot of fighting. But actually not that hard. Now we're finally going through this gate to the north, to the Corvin Plateau. And we're supposed to go to some temple of some old forgotten god. There's a lot of forgotten gods here. And find something for the cultists of Solar. Why are they green? No one knows, I guess. Okay. That is pretty ugly, actually. Blocks. The only thing I can say about this is blocks. Pretty new enemies, though. Look, in the last areas we had like always the same kind of enemies. Or kind of close ones before the undead and we had a bit of varieties, of course. I don't want to say it was always boring, but those ones are a bit different again. Also the area, it's like deserty, rocky and stuff. But again, completely different from what it was before. Kind of interesting. That's also what I like. All the areas are so different. Music's different. Stuff keeps changing all the time. It's pretty cool. Okay, there was some of the street people. Overall, DLC doesn't look that long. I mean, also the Ashes of Mammut wasn't overly long. But it's okay for DLC. I mean, it doesn't have to be overly long compared to... I mean, the main quest gave us like huge... the main thingy was huge, so... Compared to this, I guess everything is kinda not that long. But it's completely okay. Because not everything has to be overly long. But I want to go there. How can I get there? Yeah.
That skill's not ready.
It's like a locked door and I couldn't enter, but I wanted to go there because there was some type of text stuff that I really want to read. First, there's a huge treasure chest. Like, huge. Nearly nothing inside. Why do you put such a huge treasure chest if you don't put something inside? The chest is worth more than the stuff that was inside. It's not a good ratio for a chest, actually. Insect-like thingies that explode into a ton of smaller insect-like thingies? That's freaking ugly! Give me all the stuff, come on. Don't let me wait too long. Give me everything! There's some secret place or something. Chest and all these other things. I want to go there. Let me go there. Maybe like this? Not sure, it's so huge. Where am I supposed to go? Where am I not supposed to go? Where do I go? Who am I? What is the reason of my existence? Ah, this is how I get here.
That skill's not ready.
Expedition. First entry, second entry. Okay, let's see. This is where we were up there. Okay.
That skill's not ready.
The nest entrance. Let's see what the expedition has to say. First entry. The writings gathered here to serve as record of our journey to reach the lost Corvan city. This expedition is the culmination of a lifetime of study by myself, Thomas Patterson, and my esteemed colleague Roderick Quain. Together we have focused our efforts on ancient lore that speaks of a magnificent city of gold hidden deep in a burning desert. A city whose people and culture vanished generations ago. By following the works of Wion the Scholar, a sparse regional folklore, and a number of cryptic religious texts, we were able to piece together a potential location for the lost city. From Wion's writings we know that the main port of entry to the Corvan civilization was a place called the Cairn Docks, a massive coastal city positioned in a protective bay just inland of a large river delta. However, we covered Corvan folklore claims that the waters of this river delta and the protective bay where Chiron was situated turned to flame and were burnt away during the supposed cataclysmic event that ended the civilization. After speaking with a number of shipping merchants and retired sailors, we've pinpointed a location that fits the description. A strip of land where the desert meets the sea, just north of Cape Erin. The terrain and weather here are apparently so treacherous that few have ventured far from the coast. It should not go unmentioned that funding for our expedition was provided by a number of wealthy individuals from both Arolan and Malmuth. It does concern me that their interests in the lost city may not align with ours, and they have sent a retinue of individuals to monitor our progress and look after the investment. I'm concerned that they may attempt to interfere if things don't seem to be going their way. Roderick assures me that whatever the intentions, we will not allow them to waylay us from our goal. Though I suspect he's told them they are likely to find some sort of treasure or otherwise valuable items to make it seem worth investing in our expedition. And so our journey begins. Questionable sponsors. Entry 2. Day 23. Until today, our journey has been an exercise in the mundane. I've lost track of time as I watch the ship's crew go about their routine day in and day out. I feel more than a bit useless, but the captain has explained a number of times that our involvement will only make his crew less efficient. So I sit, read, watch the clouds, pass over her head and review my notes over and over again. That all changed this morning shortly after dawn when I was violently awoken by the sound of cannon fire. The shattering boom gave me such a start that I fell out of my hammock. When I rushed above deck, the scene was somewhere between utter chaos and military precision. Before I could determine what was happening, the captain ordered Roderick and I below deck. Later, when the fracas subsided, I had a chance to speak with him. Evidently, the dawn watchman spotted another ship with no colors flying. A sure sign of piracy, the captain said. Instead of risking an attack, he decided to go on the offensive and begin firing as soon as the ship was in range. Whatever he did, it worked and the other ship fled. However, it appears this is a common tactic among pirates of the region. They follow ships and attempt an attack at night when the crew is less alert. I shudder to think that our expedition could have come to such a grisly end before we even reached the barren shores. Day 27. The captain tells me we're nearing our destination. The more than a day's sailing left and then an indeterminate number of days searching the desert for the lost city. The retinue of babysitters sent by our investors have been asking a number of peculiar questions about the burial habits of the Corvan people and about the types of objects we might hope to find there, none of which I have answers to. I caught one of them reading an ancient-looking text of some saw it the other day. Aurelian Arcanum, the name read. It's a volume I am unfamiliar with, though I didn't know better. I'd say it was exactly the kind of thing that could attract luminary attention. He snatched the book closed and hid it in his jacket when I asked what he was reading. His skull said it all. Peculiar indeed. Sounds not good. Whatever they are, they're not mere sailors. Battle nest. Beetle nest, not battle nest, of course. Okay, let's see. Guess we find a lot of beetles. We finally found some bugs in the game. The most terrible joke I've ever did. Really have to say, the game is really running smooth. Except of these bugs. Whoa! Come on! Not fun. Did we not do this?
Can't do that yet.
Ooh, no fun. That's really some huge bugs. If I've ever seen some in a game. It's a lot of bodies with a lot of stuff. I mean, being eaten alive by some bugs is like really one of the most terrible endings I can think of. Especially these ugly exploding things. Blah. This is like so ugly. I just wanted to say I'm not much easy to scare, but this gets it. Of course I am easy to scare, as I proved several times on this channel already. But whatever this is, it's just just blah. 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 Excuse me. This is just... Ugh. Can't even find proper words for this. I can't record too long today, I noticed. And I'm still not 100% fit. But it's okay. Okay, we found and killed some bugs. That's good. Where did you come from? I was here already. Wow. That's just so... Wow. Oh, we're heading into the desert? I'm not ready for desert. I don't have water with me. You should always have water with you when you're going into the desert. Oh, you shouldn't maybe go into the desert at all. Dangerous. You can easily lose your way in the desert. Easy to get lost if you're unexperienced. And I'm definitely unexperienced. I'm a city type of person. Not a desert type of person for sure.
That skill's not ready.
Nice population here. Need to get used to the local habits though. They're a bit weird, to say the least. I hope the cuisine is better. Imagine they're eating these bugs. Ugh. Master Harken of Death's Vigil. What are they doing here? Good to see you still in the fight, sister. It seems our efforts in the Blood Grove weren't enough to stop Father Kaiman and his band of zealots, so we find ourselves chasing him through this forsaken wasteland on his mad quest to resurrect the forgotten god. We met before, of course. Not mad, but we know who they are. No, but we hail from the same banner. You did a great service to the Order of Death's Vigil back at South Bastion and the Blood Grove. Because of this, there are many brothers of the Order who have heard of you. We are in your debt. I'm glad I could help. Sadly, our battle with Father Kaiman and his fanatics didn't end there. We tried to warn the Black Legion of this folly, but alas, they are occupied by the Chthonian and interior threats. No one would believe a lone fanatic could be so dangerous, and why would they? For all the unimaginable horrors that now roam Cairn, one crazy old man doesn't seem like a credible threat. Yet here we are. What do you know about Father Kaiman? Truthfully, I know very little about the man, but his story is a tragic one. Despite the effort he and his army of zealots put into hunting down our order, I still have empathy for him. I truly believe he thought he could save us all, though he was doing what needed to be done to save Cairn. But I fear he was misled from the very beginning, used as a tool of revenge by a spiteful entity that wanted nothing more than to punish this realm and all who inhabit it. I can only imagine what promise it made to Kaiman under the guise of Empyrean, what lies it fed him to maintain his fate. It? You mean Korvac? Yes, we now know the truth behind Kaiman's lunacy, a forgotten god that forged a new fate under the guise of Empyrean. All of Kaiman's chosen are mere pawns in the machinations of primordial beings that do not care about us in the least. We are all, as insects, insignificant to their plans. How ironic that humanity was exactly what Korvac required to return. Let's stop him. At some point, I guess we maybe will stop him. But I don't know, should I go there first? Here's the part of this meal. It really leads into the desert, no? Wow. I would like to see this path first to the other side, maybe. I'm not really sure where am I going and what's the right side. It's hard to know where you are going because it never really matches up. seemingly. But there's a bit of stuff there also to the north, but maybe it ends there. Maybe it's just like one-way place. But as always, I want to finish the map,
skill's
of
not
course. You know me by now, you know that I'm really into seeing as much as I can and exploring every corner. Doesn't mean I'm good at it, but that's my that goal.
Can't do that yet.
Look at this, the last thing I will do. Wow, what the heck? What the heck nearly killed me? Ah, it's a boss enemy. I'm going to die again. What does he do this? What does he do against me? I'm out of fight, I'm out of fight. Come on. Why did I die? I was finished. I killed him. Oh. I killed him. Why do I come up here? Oh man, it's not fair. I killed him. Why did I still die? Okay guys, I'm ending the episode here. Yeah, we're going much more deep into the desert, I think. But I meet you back at the point where we died after I picked up all the items and stuff. So do come back in the next episode, of course. Leave a like and a subscription to the channel. It would mean a lot to me. Leave a comment if you want to say something. If you have to say something. If you really want to share your wisdom. Whatever bothers you. Bring it up to me. And maybe get a cookie for it. And I wish you a good time. Head over to my social media if you like to. There is Twitter and Instagram. I'm somewhat active on both, but I'm really bad with all the social media stuff. And yeah, come back in the next episode. Until then, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and we see each other. Bye!